Hi everybody, I just wanted to make a quick video about when DayZ Update 1.23 comes to public servers and community servers, probably at the beginning of November, whether there'll be a wipe, whether there'll be a statutory wipe as well for community servers. And the answer is that there will definitely be a wipe on public servers. So all the official servers that DayZ runs, they'll be doing a wipe. And so we're going to look at why that is, and then also if this is your first kind of update as a server owner where you're going to experience a wipe, kind of get you primed ready for sort of the things you should be preparing to do. However, although they haven't specifically said this, I doubt whether this will be a statutory wipe for community servers as well. DayZ will give you an option not to do it, but I'll kind of tell you the pros and cons of whether you should do it or not. What this does mean, though, if you have characters on public servers, they will lose all their kit, and you'll be starting again, from the beach on Chernus or starting, by the river on Livonia. And the reason for this is because of the changes here up at the Northwest Airfield. Whenever there's been a big change to the physical nature of the map, there's always been a wipe on public servers, and often on experimental servers as well. And the reason for that is because people could well have bases around this area, and the buildings are physically changing. I'm not sure whether there's any ups and downs changing in terms of the geography of the actual landscape, unlike when Livonia got its new quarries and the bunker and stuff like that. But trees will be in different places, so you can't have a clash with things like that. And it might mean characters are now inside buildings. I mean, look here, where I am here, the plane has moved from the north of the airstrip to kind of in the middle. So if you'd built a base here, or if you had a character saved here when you spawned in after the update, you'd be stuck. So that's why they wipe it, because really, they have to. And if you choose not to do this on your community server, you just have to tell people that there could well be issues around anybody who has bases around the Northwest Airfield or have characters that are saved there. I would probably recommend that if you do, I would suggest you tell your people now on your community servers, move. If you're near the Northwest Airfield and you haven't been on DayZ for a while, log in, move your character away from the Northwest Airfield, move any supplies you've got there away from the Northwest Airfield, and then after the update goes live, you can change it back. Now, if this is the first update where there is going to be a wipe, and you're thinking, actually, I am going to do a wipe, but I'm not really sure what I should be doing. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be reinstalling DayZ. This is the easiest way to do it on console and PC. Is it easy on PC? Yeah, I'd say probably on PC as well, mainly because when you do a reinstall, not only do you get does it wipe everybody, but you also get the fresh XMLs. Now remember, this won't work until 1.23 goes live, and we don't exactly know when that is. So for example, say on my PlayStation server here on Nitrado, I would go into the interface, and then I would go into the config profiles, and then I would make a backup. So I would create a config profile backup here, and what that does is that saves like your server name, your passwords, your server settings, that sort of stuff. On PC, that would be the same as downloading your serverdz.config file and keeping that safe. And then all you do is you then make sure everybody knows that there's going to be a reinstall, and then you make sure you've got your backup files in terms of if you have modded XMLs, that they are prepared and ready to go. So what I'll be doing over the next couple of weeks is I'll be looking at the 1.23 experimental files. I'll put a link in the description of this video to how to get the 1.23 files. I'll be looking at those, and I'll be merging those with my boosted loot files and my survival files, so they'll be ready to go, and I'll have them ready. And then I'll do a reinstall, so that will wipe the server. It will give me the fresh XMLs. I'll go in and I'll double check, for example in the dashboard, that this will then be updated to DayZ version 1.23. I will go and check the XMLs that we've got the new in the types of XML that we've got the M14, and then I'll go into I'll probably do it via the file browser actually. I'll upload my modified XMLs, but my boosted loot types and events and all that sort of stuff, and then restart the server, and everything will be ready to go. So there we go. So there will be a wipe on public servers, official public servers for DayZ Update 1.23. I'm pretty sure there won't be a statutory wipe for community servers. It will be up to you, but it may well be recommended if there's lots of building going on at the Northwest Airfield, or it's just maybe it slots into that correct time when your server's probably due a wipe and a restart anyway. Okay, hopefully you found these useful. If you have it, like, simultaneously press subscribe, and I will of course see you again soon.